Hello friends! I am in Ubud Bali and this place is like heaven. I've been living in Bali for the last month and this place has been so good to me. I've never felt so at home right away in anywhere that I've traveled to. And the nature here is so lush and so alive, so vibrant. I just feel so held and at home right away. The people, the Indonesian, Balinese people, they constantly smile at you and it just warms your heart so much. I feel so welcomed here by all of the locals, and I feel very, very grateful to be able to live on this land, to be able to enjoy the magnificence of this land and eat all the amazing Indonesian food that, wow, it is just literally so satiating. I've never had food like I've eaten here in Bali. I've experienced so much hospitality while being here, and it's so amazing to be in a place that is so spiritually driven, and the essence of the land is so spiritual. There's so much gratitude everywhere you go, offerings, prayers, ceremony, ritual. It's so extraordinary to see how the locals take care of the land and treat the land with such respect and reverence, and really see this land as a part of them and a part of their soul. And it is very, very beautiful to be able to experience the magic of this place. As I landed here, I connected back to my soul and the real truth of why I really desired to come to this land. Yes, it is to assist in hosting a yoga teacher training and offering a course, but it also is to reconnect to my soul's purpose. And living in the city, you can become really disconnected from your own essence, surrounded by technology and thousands of people, really fast-paced living. And when you return to a place that is so alive and so patient and so kind, it really brings you back to your heart, to your inner child. And I feel like being in Bali has connected me back to the parts of myself that I've been neglecting and my inspiration and motivation. I feel like I'm so at home here. Wow, I'm just like so grateful to be on this land. I've never felt so comfortable in a place before, and I've only been here for 1 week so far, but I feel so grounded already. I feel like my soul feels so at home here, like I've been here in a past life, or I've really been guided to come to this land and experience the beautiful land of Bali, and to just be surrounded by the people here. The people here are so sweet, they're so kind, they're so generous, they share their culture with you, and I really, really am honored to be able to experience some of the rituals and ceremonies that they do here. It is so extraordinary. The frequency of the land here is so healthy. It feels very alive, it feels very vibrant, full of vitality. I feel like all of the nature here is thriving, which is so beautiful to see in such a beautiful place, in such a place where there is so much nature. So it's really nice to see that. The land here is so vibrant and healthy and flourishing, and the nature is so happy. As you can hear all around me, the tree crickets here, the cicadas, I don't know exactly what they are, probably the loudest I've ever heard, like anywhere, including Thailand. So it gets pretty loud sometimes. It actually like pierces my eardrum. I'm like, whoa. I'll be like talking to someone and then I'll just be like really, really loud. Mother Nature's just like, I'm here. Remember me. It's so beautiful, honestly. The food here is the best food I've ever had in my life. In all my travels, I'm sorry to my Nana. I love you so much, Nana, but the food here is the best food I've ever eaten in my life. The vegan food here is extraordinary, and the spices, the Balinese dishes, wow, it is what everyone says it is by how healing the food is here. Like, I feel so nourished with every meal, and every meal I'm just like like just singing to my food because it's so delicious. Oh, so if you're vegan, come to Bali, come to Ubud, because the food here, you will just be like amazed, and the prices are very affordable as well. Where I'm staying right now is this beautiful villa. It's very jungly, it's very rustic. It's a Balinese villa, but the land here is really nice. There's a pool, there is beautiful plants everywhere, there are lots of frogs and snails and critters everywhere. I feel very in the jungle, which is nice. And outside my window there is a bunch of like farmland and rice fields and other homes that I'm pretty sure Balinese people live in, so it's more in a local area, which is nice. I'm actually going to be moving from this place tomorrow because we are hosting a yoga teacher training here in Ubud at the Karma House, and that is why I'm here. So I'm hosting it with Soul School Yoga, my best friends, and it's been an amazing experience so far. We are, I think, 3 days into the training, and I've met everyone, connected with everyone. I feel like we've already gotten pretty deep, which has been so nice. And today is actually the first day that I teach. I'm going to be teaching an embodiment course, so I'm really excited to share embodiment with everyone and to share with them what I've learned and the practices that I've learned to further their evolution, their transformation. And I'm also really excited to learn from all of the students, to hear their own, unique practices that they do, their own perception on embodiment, and I'm really excited to learn from each other. That's my favorite part about teaching. This is a beautiful place to host a yoga teacher training. It's such a sacred container, and there's so much different influences that directly resonate with the yogic traditions and the yogic culture. And I feel very honored to be here to be able to host this yoga teacher training. The place where we are hosting the yoga teacher training is called the Karma House, and it is a tattoo studio. And it's a beautiful tattoo studio. There's lots of different Balinese artists that work at the studio. Actually, on top of the tattoo studio is where we are hosting the yoga teacher training. So it's in this beautiful kind of room with all these mirrors, this beautiful studio, and I'm really excited to teach there because it's so nice. Every day that I wake up here, I just feel more and more at home. I feel more and more grounded. The more I get to know my surroundings. As you know, when you travel, it's really nice when you explore and get to know like where you're living, what's around you, your neighbors, the people that live around you. So I actually don't know where we're gonna be moving tomorrow. We haven't found a place yet. So I'm very excited to kind of see where the universe brings us. Right now I just ordered some juice to our house, which is amazing. I got some celery juice, I got some orange juice, some freshly squeezed juice, and I love that everything is super sustainable in Bali that I've noticed so far. They really try to live more sustainably here to protect the land. like this, all the straws that you get in like a coconut or in a smoothie, which I usually try not to get straws at all, but sometimes they just give them to you, are made out of vines that they cut through. So it's literally just like a vine from a tree that you drink out of, and that's amazing. Or they're made out of like wood or something like that, which is also amazing, like bamboo straws. All of the takeout containers here as well are very thin cardboard, and there's nothing that is like heavy plastic. Because I know even the ones that are plastic, they say that they are biodegradable. That still takes hundreds of years to really decompose into the earth. So it's really nice to see that they are trying to live more sustainably here. A lot of things are packaged within, you know, more biodegradable materials as well. So it just goes to show that the people are more educated on like how we can live more sustainably here, as that's the natural way of being, and they already know how to do that. It's just sometimes the government doesn't provide the resources in order to do that. And that's why it can be a problem in our world, especially in countries where they're not receiving that support and not receiving some kind of like, you know, support from the community to be able to do that. So I think that's amazing, especially for tourists coming in here and coming from a place that is super capitalist and consumerist society like North America, where everything is just like instant gratification. So here it's like, okay, like we're gonna move a little bit slower, we're gonna really think before we buy things. We're gonna eat the food that we like, and then the rest, you know, we can give away or we can give it back to the earth. And I really love that. Right now I'm reading this book. It's a really great book. This is my bookmark. It's actually a letter that my partner wrote me, which is super cute. This book is called What's in the Way is the Way by Mary O'Malley. And I just love this book because basically it's all about like our minds, how our mind works, the different conditionings as we grow up, basically how you can tap back into your power, tap back into your authenticity, who you truly are, and kind of like wake up to life, wake up to, you know, why you came on this earth, your potential. It's just like one of those like really great self-development books. It's all about transforming fear and confusion into trust and clarity, and moving through struggles into living fully, which I really love. So I love this book because she also incorporates practices with every chapter. So every chapter there's actually a practice that you can do that is super effective and really nice to have. It's almost like she's supporting you through the transformation process. So I highly recommend this book. Yeah, I've been reading it and I really like it, and it randomly came to me. So I feel like when those things happen, it's for a divine purpose. Mangoes here in Bali are green. I don't know if they have like mangoes that are, you know, like the red and yellow mangoes, but these are green and they're really good. They're really sweet and they're yellow inside, and I really enjoy them. So I got some mangoes and I also got some fresh coconut milk for my tea. So today I'm pretty tired. It's Monday and over the weekend we hiked a volcano. We hiked Mount Vetter, which is a little bit outside of Ubud, and it was so fun. It was so extraordinary. We had to get up at like 1 a.m. to take a bus to the town, and then we got to the base of the volcano at about like 2 a.m. And then we hiked up and we watched the sunrise, and it was so extraordinary. It was so extraordinary. It was one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen. It was like so reddish and orange and just so beautiful. But it was honestly a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I hiked Akatanengo volcano, which was like 10 times this, but I actually ended up getting my moon the morning of the hike, so I was like really in my yin energy on the hike, coming into my warrior goddess energy, like, I got this, I can do this. And I'm so happy I did, because it was so magnificent. At the top of the volcano there were all these monkeys. Like, I swear there was like so many different families of monkeys. There's like over 20 monkeys. It was so crazy. These monkeys were crazy. They were like jumping all over people, and whoever had food, like, they try to like get the bananas, and it was just so funny. They were definitely a little bit crazy. I wasn't going too close to them because I think they're very beautiful creatures, but I'm not trying to like pet the monkeys. And then yesterday was Sunday, and I ended up going to this amazing ecstatic dance at Yoga Barn, which is here in Ubud, and it was, I think, the best ecstatic dance I've ever been to. And if you've never been to an ecstatic dance, I highly recommend it. It's kind of like just a dance where it's very consensual, who you share energy with. You're really like in your own energy, your own body, your own essence while you're dancing, and you kind of just like let loose and release judgment about how you look and just let yourself be free in the movement of your body. It's like the most beautiful embodiment practice. So I highly recommend, if you haven't tried it, to try it. And it's really also nice to do that with like a group of people that are also in that vibration with you. The DJ was amazing, and I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I actually ended up going to Ubud Vegan Festival. There was like a little vegan festival here in Ubud, and I got to try all this different vegan food and really traditional Balinese vegan food too, which was delicious because the spices that they use in their food here are so good. And like, I've never tried the spices that they use here anywhere else in the world. Oh, it was so delicious. So this week is the second week of the yoga teacher training, and everyone is really getting along well. I love all the people that are in the training. We've been connecting a lot, and it's been really nice to like get to know everyone. Also, like the volcano trek, like we all got a lot closer during that experience of like waking up early and just climbing the volcano. And I've been hosting my embodiment course, and it's been really great. I feel like the different practices have been really nice, and I feel like it all kind of goes well with the yoga teacher training, because yoga is an embodiment practice, so everything that they're learning is all encompassed within all of the different courses they are doing. And this week will be the last week of me teaching, and then next week will be the students starting to teach their own yoga classes, which is so exciting, and I'm pretty sure they're all really excited to teach. I'm really excited to go to their yoga classes and to just like see what they create, what magic they create with the knowledge that they've learned so far. This is the mango. See, it's like so orange inside. It's like tricky. So excited to eat this. I honestly got like a stain on this dress, I'm pretty sure, from eating mango like a few days ago, and I haven't washed it. Jungle life.